Good evening, everybody. Let's talk weather for the next 3.5 minutes. We have a lot to go through. Nothing going on in Grand Rapids or West Michigan right now. We're the quiet side, but in the weather headlines, heat and humidity are going to arrive in here tomorrow. You're going to feel both of those crank up. Strong to possibly severe storms are possible in about another 24 hours or more. Possible. Doesn't mean they're likely, but certainly possible. And we'll feel less humid conditions, I think, a little bit as we get into Thursday. There is a warm front that's going to be lifting on through the area, and there's precipitation out ahead of that warm front. It's already kind of moved on through, and it's over from Saginaw to Lansing, Jackson, Flint, Detroit. It is moving to the east, so it's moving away from us right now. It looks like the rest of the night may be dry. Current temperatures in the 50s up here in Big Rapids and Fremont. We're 60s elsewhere, still hanging on to 71 in Benton Harbor. And as we pull out to a wider perspective, look at some of these readings. It's still 89 degrees right now in Sioux Falls. Des Moines is at 80, and this warmer air and more humidity is going to move our way. I actually think our temperatures may go up a couple of degrees as we go through the overnight hours. These are dew point temperatures. You remember this. We talk about this from time to time, certainly when it impacts our weather. The higher the dew point temperature, the stickier it feels outside because there's more moisture in the atmosphere. People always talk about relative humidity. It's not about the relative humidity because it is relative to the air mass, but we can quantify things better with the dew point temperature. A 51-degree dew point temperature, 48 in Chicago, that's fairly dry air, no problem there. But out here in the low to mid 60s, this air mass is coming our way. And when you start getting dew point temperatures into the mid 60s, that's a fair amount of moisture in the air. You're going to feel that humidity and that stickiness in the air tomorrow, especially as we go on through the day. So there's a warm front out here kind of lifting on through. This is what we call warm advection precipitation. There's lift in the atmosphere ahead of that front, and it's lifting on through. Behind it, I still can't rule out a shower or a thunder shower here over the early portion of the overnight hours, but the clouds are going to decrease. You can see there's not much going on off to the north and west. Here's our severe weather outlook for tomorrow. This broad area in yellow is the second in the categories here. That's a slight risk of severe weather development for tomorrow night into early Wednesday along at south of 94. It's a lesser chance, a marginal threat. What kind of a chance are we talking about? Hail size up to about an inch in diameter, winds up to about 60, 65 mile per hour. Can't rule out an isolated weak EF0 or EF1 tornado. That's all in play for tomorrow with those storms. So that's what we're going to have to monitor and watch in about another 24 hours from now. Here's your Skycast HD forecast for tomorrow. We're talking mostly sunny, hot, humid, breezy, highs around 87 degrees. It will be cooler at the immediate lakeshore. We'll have a southwest wind at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. At 6 a.m., that warm front's lifting on through the area. We get into the warm sector. That's where all the heat and humidity are. This cold front's going to slide on through, but it's really just kind of a wind shift line. It's this low that will come in here tomorrow night and bring us the threat of some strong to possibly severe thunderstorms. That scoots out of here quickly. And by the time we get into Wednesday, the second part of the day, we're seeing some sunshine. And then by the time we get into Thursday, a little more sunshine, less humid. This front comes by on Friday, but it's going to be pretty much moisture starved. How much rainfall are we talking about from this system over the next day and a half here or so? Probably about a quarter of an inch to a half an inch. There may be some higher amounts than that, but it looks like about a quarter to about a half an inch. Our Fox 17 7-day planner we talked about tomorrow. There is the chance of those strong to severe thunderstorms in about another 24 hours into Wednesday morning. 83 on Wednesday. We should see some afternoon sunshine Wednesday. Not a bad looking day with less humidity for Thursday with highs around 84 degrees there. 81 on Friday. A slight chance of a rain shower or thunderstorm with that weak front. Then we're in the 70s for the weekend and maybe some showers and thunderstorms coming in Sunday night into Monday. 75 is now the normal high for this time of the year. And by the way, happy June 1st. Derek, Annie?
Yeah, indeed.